Easy bending. First, we make sure we are in Zone 2, which is covered in the videos checking we are in Zone 2 by ear and checking we are in Zone 2 by eye. Then we make sure we are in tune, which is covered in the video Tuning. Bending is all about where in Zone 2 we are. In the video A Look Inside EverTune, we saw that Zone 2 is this balanced zone here. To bend, the saddle should be positioned at the front of this balanced zone. Here. The saddle is positioned with the tuning pegs at the headstock. The closer it is to the front of this zone, the faster the bend. To bend exactly like a conventional guitar, place the saddle exactly on the front stop. Here, bending is exactly as fast as a conventional guitar and vibrato is too. To find the front stop by eye, tug and release the saddle while tightening the tuning peg. As the saddle gets closer to the stop, it will rock forward less and less. Keep tugging and releasing the saddle while tightening the tuning peg until right when the saddle stops rocking forward. Now, check to make sure the note is still in tune. If it is still in tune, then we are still in Zone 2 and right on the front stop. If it is sharp, then we went too far. Slowly loosen the tuning peg until the note drops back into tune. Now we are in Zone 2, right at the front stop for the fastest bends. Again, to find the front stop by eye, once in Zone 2 and in tune, tighten the tuning peg while tugging the string until the saddle stops rocking forward. Now check to make sure the note is still in tune. It's sharp, so we went a bit too far. It's back in tune, and we are now right at the stop for fastest bends. To find the front stop by ear, tighten the tuning peg while plucking the note and listen until the note goes sharp. When the note goes sharp, it means we have hit the front stop and gone beyond Zone 2. Now loosen the tuning peg until right when the note is back in tune. The point at which we drop back into tune is right when we are in Zone 2 at the stop. To be perfectly precise with this, use a tuner and tug and release the string before each pluck. Again, to find the front stop by ear, once in Zone 2 and in tune, tighten the tuning peg while plucking the note and listen until the note goes sharp. Now loosen the tuning peg until right when the note is back in tune. We recommend putting the saddle a hair back from this stop here. We do this by finding the stop first as we just described, and then loosening the tuning peg about 1/8 of a turn. Here, bends still happen fast, and the guitar stays perfectly intonated on every fret for any picking intensity and for any atmospheric conditions. Conventional guitars succumb to conditions that make playing every note in tune anywhere on the neck insanely difficult. Pushing down on the frets too hard will pull notes sharp. Misshapen frets, high nuts, high string height, warped necks, difficult fingerings will also pull strings sharp. And temperatures changing from hot to cold will make steel strings go sharp. When we position our saddles a bit away from the stop, all of these sharpening conditions are buffered out by this little bit of space. And with a pull of our fingers on the frets, we can pull the string right on the stop at any time for the tremolos. Some people want to be in tune no matter what. And they want to guard against any bending whatsoever. These people usually find the front stop and then loosen the tuning pegs 2 half turns away from the stop. Close to the middle of Zone 2. Here, the tune is held even if people bend. The great part about bending with the EverTune bridge is that the sensitivity of each string is controlled by the player and can be set in seconds by simply turning the tuning pegs for that string. All we have to do is find the front stop, and then loosen as much back from there as fits our playing style and circumstances. To gain all of the benefits of perfect intonation on every fret, the guitar must first be intonated by the player. The video Intonation describes how to intonate strings on the EverTune bridge.